Oh, it's only me again. Just a little update on this parrot cage, squirrel cage generator. Now been completely rebuilt. This is a new housing completely built for it. We've actually wound the motor inside the actual alternator. Again, still a 3-phase alternator. The little red wires that you can see is the actual motor now built in. We haven't got the ones lying down just wrapped around and shoved inside. We've actually wound it completely. In fact, this is all new actually, but using the old wiring. Still using the FET. Doing this has actually increased its speed, its efficiency has dropped down to. It will run at about 250 milliamps at 13 volts. And the other thing is, it's quite a quick little thing. It's actually faster now, and as a result of that, I just was about to pick my camera up. We had a bit of a catastrophe. This neodymium magnet, even though it was super glued in, arrow darted in, and all the rest of it, even with the chrome aluminium foil on it, 2 layers of that, must have come dislodged itself, come loose, hit this outer ring, and shattered, blown it all apart. Poor thing. Luckily, I'd finished all my tests, so I didn't actually need it. I was about to take it off. It was the last run up. So just a little caution to people that's building these high-speed motors: be very careful that you don't get the same problem as I've got. Not very often I get it wrong, but when I do, that's the results. It is the first one I've ever had let go on me. Hopefully the last. A bit of a shame, because I was going to use that rotor for the stage 2, which is that one there. That's the new one that we've built. The wires will go on there, and we're also going to wind. So when we've wound all the 12 bobbins that's on that, because we're going to call that the clock generator or the clock motor, when we've wound all the 12 coils on, same as this one had, we're going to wind one across there, one across the bottom, taking 2 up to build a motor within. So in other words, that, but in that configuration, so we end up with a motor and generator all in one unit. And that's going to be my last attempt at getting a self-runner. So we'll take it up for another quick run just to show you what's happening with the capacitor now, and we'll just make sure we are empty, which I know we are. Shouldn't really do that, but there you go. Switch it on and get it up and running. We're on 12.5 volts. Start to run up. Hope it don't go off again. It's left it with a bit of a knock now, I'm afraid. Just things flapping about, I think. Or it could be one of the bearings. We're still using the same circuitry. Just a P channel MOSFET. I did call it a P gate in my last video. It's just a nickname that I've got for them. It's the way I remember them: P gate, N gate. And I know I should just remember them as N channel and P channel, but you get these things in your head. Right, that's the RPM, quite quick. That's the voltage. The current does come down. Now we'll just check the voltage on the capacitor. And as you can see, we're up to 21. It will climb to about 27, but we're only charging a capacitor, as I said. But this one's got a fair bit of current behind this one as well. Not tried making it run itself or do anything silly yet. That's for another day. This is just to show you the updates and the catastrophe that we had. All the lessons I've learnt. We have got a new rotor. This hasn't got magnets in. We've actually poured molten lead into where the holes are on that one. And we're now going to drill it straight through there and put a pin in to lock them so they can't come out. They have been glued and that in after pouring molten lead in. That's the new flywheel for that. I'm not going to drive anything, it's just a flywheel. Just for test bed to finish testing this one off. Right, we'll just check the voltage again. Now up to 26 volts, 27, she will go up to 30 odd as I said. And that's not over unity. Now we'll just fly it up to 24 volts. But there, this is where it let go last time. Off now because I've lost a bit of faith in it. That's me stopping it. So now, so they are. Show it all running again. So now this is a self-contained motor with its own. I suppose it's the closest you're going to get to a Newman without being a Newman. So basically that's a Newman motor, because all it is two fields that just go round and round and round, and one on that side. One fires negative at the same time as the one, sorry, one fires south, one fires north simultaneously when the magnet's in the right orientation, which is governed by that. So it actually fires two pulses per one revolution, which is what gives it its speed, so it pushes and pulls at the same time. But got some work to do now and rebuilding it back up.